Hey Cancer, so this morning I was thinking about your reading and what came to me first was what kind of water are you by? Like, are you by like clean water? Are you by like man-made water? Like, what type of water are you around? Like, for me, water represents emotion, right? So like, what kind of emotional state are you surrounding yourself with, right? I feel like you were doing like really good on like a healthy routine, right? And I feel like out of like nowhere it kind of like tanked. But I feel like you're getting back into that. Like I feel like you're focusing more on like your health, not just like what you're putting in your body, right? Like a lot more juicing. But I'm getting like you're focusing more on like your emotional state as well, right? I feel like that's kind of going hand in hand. I feel like you're realizing that a little bit more. Like the more you're taking care of your body, the better you feel emotionally, the better you feel spiritually, right? What else was I getting for you? I feel like you've kind of been like, I don't know, like down a little bit, Cancer. Um, and to the day that I'm filming, I scratch my nose. The day that I'm filming this, it's pretty like cloudy and rainy outside. Um, I just feel like you're quiet. You're just like very quiet, very like just kind of focused on like your well-being, right? Let's get into your cards here. First off, we have the Five of Swords, Eight of Wands, right? I feel like whatever happened here, it happened quickly. There was an exchange of words that was like very abrupt, very like rude, very condescending. And it happened out of nowhere, right? And the thing is with these words, it's not just swords because we had the Ace of Cups come out. Like I feel like it was something that was like heavily filled with emotion, right? Nine of Swords, Page of Wands. Yeah. Whatever happened, like it's keeping you up at night. Like it's giving you a lot of anxiety, a lot of like terror kind of. And you're not really sure like how to move, like what your next step is. I feel like you're feeling kind of like in like a recuperation mode. Like whatever happened here, like it really hurt the Cancer's feelings. So I feel like you're going inward. The Devil, yeah. Woo, Cancer. Whatever words were exchanged, like it brought up a lot of negativity, a lot of emotions that I don't think you were dealing with. You could be dealing with some like anger issues. A lot of frustration. I feel like you are in a situation where like you just don't know like what the next move is, where to go next. And I feel like my eyes felt like it was like starting to cry a little bit. Yeah, like I'm actually feeling anxiety. Like I'm feeling it in my like stomach, in my chest. Okay, let's get into this. Five of Swords. We have the Ace of Wands. Whew, Cancer. Whew. Okay, so this could have happened at work. We had the Ace of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. Something could have happened at work. Somebody could have done something that made you kind of like rear back, or they kind of reared back at you. I feel like somebody was like offering something, like just like a little piece of, they were trying to offer something and the other person just said no, right? Or it caused an exchange of words that were quite hurtful, right? With this sudden change, where it came out of nowhere, right? We have the Knight of Wands. Ooh, Three of Pentacles. It could have been with like a team. Whatever happened, it happened like quick. Like somebody like kind of jumped in and they were like real passionate about it, right? It happened between more than one person with this Three of Pentacles here. It's almost like people became like in an uproar. Yeah, Five of Wands, Lord. And it's like people were like on the edge of their seat, like waiting to jump in. Like, I feel like whatever was said or caused, like it had been brewing, right? Like it had been like, for somebody to want to be on like the edge of their seat to like, and automatically have like a response. Like this is something that had been like processing, right? And so when it finally comes out, like it's confrontation. Like people are like at each other's throat. Okay, what is this Ace of Cups? We have the Eight of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so you're taking your cup and you're walking away. It could have been like a job. It could have been like a home. We have the Four of Wands here. It could have been like a home. I feel like whatever it was like a place that you felt like stabilized you, right? Like a place where you laid your head, a place where you made your money, a place where you got together with your friends, things like that. And you're taking this Ace of Cups, like you're taking your cups and you're walking away with this Eight of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. I feel like there was like too much bad blood spilled, maybe. For you to feel like, I really don't want to go back there. Oh, by the way, thank you for liking and subscribing to my videos, guys. Thank you. Okay, so Nine of Swords. We have the Seven of Cups. So you're like laying in bed at night, like rethinking all these things, like all the situations and how it played out and what you would say. Things that are never gonna happen, right? Like you're never gonna have these conversations again, like in like the angry way that you're explaining them, but it's getting it out for you, right? It's allowing you to be able to speak on it and like work it through for yourself. Two of Cups. And Queen of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're just imagining all of the things that went wrong and what people said and what they were talking about at the water cooler. And, you know, like, yeah, I'm seeing a lot of snakes. Sorry. With the Two of Cups, we have snakes here. And then this one was like peeking out through right here, the snake. Like, what do they say? If you keep your grass cut to see the snakes? Something like that. I feel like that's kind of what happened. Like, I feel like the spring cleaning came around and it was time to like mow the yard, right? And I feel like all the snakes popped out. You're able to like kind of see everything and everyone clear. Queen of Wands, yeah. And you were able to like sit with, that's what it was. I feel like you were able to kind of like sit on your throne and allow like people to kind of unveil. That's what it is. The snakes with the blanket right here. You allowed people to unveil themselves. You see a person right here in the blanket and the snake. You allowed people to unveil like their true colors, like who they really are. Okay, so you're not really sure on how to, like where to move, what your next step is. We had that Page of Wands out, and under that we have the Eight of Swords. Yeah. So you want to move forward, you want to get out of this situation. I feel like you're feeling like stuck and like you're walking through mud. Yeah. He's literally walking through mud. Just walking through mud. Like you're just like I don't know how to get out of this. I don't know where to go. Like, am I going to run into a sword? Am I going to get in quicksand? Like, you're in a place where you're not even sure, like, what, like, you don't even have any, like, thoughts or anything of, like, a way to get out of this yet. Like, you're still just kind of like, what kind of water are you surrounding yourself with? That's what it is. Because I feel like as this water's coming, if it's like dirty water, like, you really will be stuck in the mud. Like, what kind of emotions are you like surrounding yourself with? What kind of people are in the water, you know? Like, is there a lot of people there? Do you have emotions for a lot of people? Like, who's involved in your water? And then we had the Page of Cups. Don't get washed up by the current. Judgment. Don't get washed up by the current. I feel like once you kind of decide to like scoop yourself up out of this water, right? I feel like he's saving his fish. Once you get yourself out of these emotions and out of these feelings and make a judgment call on your life, like, what is it that I'm really having myself in? I feel like that's going to be like the motivating force, like the movement that you're needing. And with this Devil card here, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Cancer. But really, I feel like it's just kind of the relationships that you're holding with others. The relationship that you're holding with yourself. You know, like, how are you allowing, like, are you allowing yourself to freely love you? You know, are you, like, how are you allowing yourself to love, right? Okay, with this Devil card, we have the Two of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. You're just, I don't think you're seeing it. Like, you're holding yourself back. You're not seeing this Devil card. Like, you are just not, I feel like that is your energy. I feel like this energy right here, like this not looking at it, not acknowledging it, not going through it, not working through it, that's what's putting you in the devil state. I feel like this is your energy. And it's like creating like this toxic bubble. Yeah, Four of Swords. It's creating like this toxic bubble of like, it's almost like death, right? Like, but it's not the death card, it's the devil. It's just you ruminating on all of the things that you don't want to look at. Like, you're just holding back from it. There's no forward movement. It's like you're in stagnant, dirty water, Cancer. And you've got to clean that out. You've got to move away from that. Okay, 1303. Let's get a card. What can you do to release all of this stuck negative energy, Cancer? Deep breathing. Sorry. Deep breathing. So while you're in this kind of stuck stage, okay, do you see how it's like circling out? Okay, so when you are starting to like do more of like breath work, it's gonna start like moving that inner, oh, whoa, that's creepy. Are we matching? Are we wearing the same clothes? Once you start deep breathing and really working that energy out, and then the lights flickered. Once you start like really working that energy out, bringing it up and out, like unstagnating yourself, like getting yourself unstuck, that's what's going to help. That's what's going to clear these emotions. You have to literally go into it. Like if you're having like anxiety, like, because that's what I felt in the beginning of this, was a lot of anxiety. And it was like I'd say probably like right in here. And that's right where her hand is actually. The more like you're doing like breath work, the more that you're going into yourself, the more that you're like pulling on your own energy. Like that's how you're gonna like clear all of those chakras, all of those energy centers, and get all of this like stuck, nasty, stuck water like up and moving, up and out, right? All right, Cancer. Breathe. When you're going through anxiety, when you're going through tough emotions, breathe. Just breathe. Okay? All right, guys, have a good day.